Halloween's roots are ancient, steeped in the mists of time and tradition. They go back thousands of years to the Celts, a group of tribal societies with a rich cultural heritage. The Celts were people who lived in parts of Europe, including what we now know as Ireland, United Kingdom, and northern France. They celebrated a festival called Samhain, which marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. Samhain was on October 31st, a date that has now become synonymous with Halloween. The Celts believed that on Samhain, the boundary between the living and dead was thin, allowing spirits to cross over. They thought the dead could return to the world of the living, bringing both blessings and mischief. The Celts celebrated with bonfires, costumes, and feasts, gathering together to honor their ancestors and protect themselves from malevolent spirits. They wore costumes to scare away evil spirits, often donning animal skins and heads to disguise themselves. Many people believe that this is where Halloween comes from, evolving over centuries into the holiday we know today, filled with trick-or-treating, spooky decorations, and festive gatherings. The Roman Empire conquered Celtic lands around 2,000 years ago. This marked the beginning of a significant cultural exchange between the Romans and the Celts. The Romans had their own festivals, which were deeply rooted in their traditions and beliefs. These festivals were grand and elaborate, often involving the entire community in various forms of celebration. Some of their traditions mixed with Samhain, the ancient Celtic festival marking the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. This blending of cultures led to new hybrid traditions. For example, Romans celebrated a harvest festival called Pomona, named after their goddess of fruit and trees. This festival was similar to the Celtic Samhain in its focus on the harvest and the changing seasons. They also had a day to honor the dead, known as Feralia, which was a time to remember and pay respects to deceased ancestors. Later, as Christianity spread across the Roman Empire, these pagan traditions began to evolve. The Christian Church tried to replace pagan festivals with their own religious observances. This was part of a broader effort to convert the pagan population to Christianity. They made November 1st All Saints' Day, a day to honor all Christian saints, both known and unknown. This was intended to provide a Christian alternative to the pagan celebrations. This day honored all Christian saints, celebrating their lives and contributions to the faith. It was a significant day in the Christian calendar. All Saints' Day was also called All Hallows' Day, with hallow meaning holy or saint. It was a day of feasting and prayer. The night before became known as All Hallows' Eve, a time of vigil and preparation for the feast day. This night was filled with various customs and traditions. Over time, All Hallows' Eve became Halloween, a night of fun and festivity. Today, Halloween is celebrated with costumes, trick-or-treating, and carved pumpkins, blending ancient traditions with modern customs. Halloween came to America with European immigrants. It was not very popular at first. In the 19th century, many Irish immigrants came to America. They brought their Halloween traditions with them. Halloween became more popular. Halloween fit well with American culture. It was a time for fun and celebration. People liked the costumes, candy, and parties. By the 20th century, Halloween was a major holiday in America. Section 4. A global celebration, Halloween around the world. Halloween is celebrated in many countries today. It is popular in the United States, Canada, Ireland, and the United Kingdom. In Mexico, they celebrate Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. They remember and honor their deceased loved ones. In some Asian countries, they have festivals that are similar to Halloween. They honor their ancestors and remember the dead. Section 5. The evolution of traditions. From turnips to trick-or-treating, Halloween, as we know it today, has a rich history that spans centuries and continents. Halloween traditions have changed over time, evolving from ancient rituals to the festive customs we enjoy today. The Celts, who lived over 2,000 years ago, used to carve turnips into lanterns. These turnip lanterns were an important part of their Samhain festival. They put candles inside to scare away spirits and to light the way for friendly souls. The eerie glow of these lanterns added to the mystical atmosphere of the night. When people came to America, they discovered pumpkins, which were native to the New World. Pumpkins were larger and more abundant than turnips. Pumpkins were not only bigger, but also much easier to carve. This made them the perfect replacement for turnips. Over time, the tradition of carving pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns, became a staple of Halloween celebrations. Trick-or-treating, a beloved Halloween activity, started later. Trick-or-treating is a custom where children dress up in various costumes, often inspired by spooky or fantastical themes. They go door to door in their neighborhoods, asking for candy, with the familiar phrase, trick or treat. This activity brings communities together and adds to the festive spirit of Halloween. This tradition became especially popular in the 20th century, cementing its place as a key part of Halloween festivities. From ancient turnip lanterns to modern pumpkin carvings and trick-or-treating, Halloween continues to evolve and enchant people of all ages. Section 6, Halloween Today. A blending of fear and fun. Halloween is a unique holiday. It blends ancient traditions with modern customs. It is a time for fun, costumes, and candy, but it also reminds us of our history and the cycle of life and death. People around the world celebrate Halloween in their own way. It is a holiday that continues to evolve and grow. If you enjoy this video, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the Spanish Master YouTube channel for more interesting content like this one. Thank you, and remember that you are an amazing human being who tries hard to do your best by making good choices.